It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Joey Cantillo.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Next offering misses. 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the outside corner, going to count 1-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
Edwards. There's one. He's out. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike. Henderson with a couple of homers in his last game. Out there to center. Bader, the Gold Glover, on the move. Long run, nice grab. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, it's Walker Buehler.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And a bunt towards third. On the run, throw to first. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you. But this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game. And it doesn't matter how it happens.
Stephen Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Buehler deals. That one 95 to finish him off.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Buehler, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ramirez matched a homer in his last game. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Fouled off. He was late. Edwards stands at first with 1 out. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Buehler fires. Hit in the air, center field. Holiday on the move, and there are 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground ball.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it hits the fence. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Ryan O'Hearn. Comes up to hit. And there's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching here in game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Swings and misses, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's Adley Rutschman. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Kobe Mayo stands in now and watches strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Bradfield with a homer in his last game. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And the Orioles leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out number 1. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Just missed.
Counts 1-0. Hey.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. He goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, John Kenzie Noel. Just missed. And a foul ball. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 1-0. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Cantillo back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Going. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Dylan Beavers now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Beavers with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. That one fouled off.
Pretty rare to see a 3-homer game like he had last time out. The only active player with at least 4 3-homer performances is Mookie Betts, who's tied for the all-time lead with 6.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the batting order turns over. Angelo Cooper, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that's just foul. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 2-2. Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Cleveland, and now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. On the the corner for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fights it off, you'll see another. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Caught him looking for the K. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Foul ball there. One out, and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-1.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Buehler ready to fire now.
Right through there for a strike.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Luke Raley will hit next. Doubled his first time up. There's the strike. Kwan off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gunnar Henderson. And that drops in for a strike. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Out to short, Edwards. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that's down and away.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The Orioles down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Time called now before the payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's the power speed combo. Kobe Mayo doubled in his first AB. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
One out. Runners at first and second. And that one is lifted in the air. Noel brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. That's in there. It's 0-1. That one missed. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That's outside. 3-2 down. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Ryan O'Hearn. Splits the plate, strike 1. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Buehler winds and fires. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And Glaber takes outside. To third, and that one handled. Zips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground, Holiday. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Angelo Cooper digs in now. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to O'Hearn. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Here in game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. A little bit low. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Bader batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Noel at second with nobody out. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time. Bader is out. Back to the top of the lineup, Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. First pitch misses. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Line drive. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1's the count.
0-1 now. Buehler deals. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Guardians lead 1. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Hunter Gaddis.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one ripped, but foul. And a slider misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a good eye there. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. No outs, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And fouled off. And here it comes. That's inside.
One strike.
Outside low. And that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Runner edges away at second. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Golden opportunity right here. There's your strike, 95 of that one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Rutschman retired. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Kobe Mayo. And ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bader brings it in, and that's the third out. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Grayson Rodriguez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bradfield settles underneath it. And there's one away. Now here is Luke Raley.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses, and a count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1
2
strike.
out, space is empty. That smash towards center. And that is that. Guardians fail to score. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Enrique Bradfield Jr. And that one fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
On the ground right side, Torres handles. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. Aaron, a 6'6" southpaw. He throws a slurve, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Beavers in the box again, takes a strike. Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Started after it, appeal to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they make short work of him there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman,
Rodriguez back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. And 1-2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 3. That one just misses.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And there's 2 away. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Tap foul at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Bradfield sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Cade Smith. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Angelo Cooper. 1 for 3. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Emmanuel Clase up and loosening in the pen. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. Fouled off. He was late. And there's your strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Yep, that ball went out.
High fly ball, right field. Noel under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one way inside. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Holiday. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. They turn things over to the southpaw, number 39. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one inside. And 1-1. Rips one to right.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet. knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Luke Raley digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to short. Throws to first, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh, man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Adley Rutschman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one almost got him.
Count is 3-2.
Kobe Mayo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
One down. Kobe Mayo will hit next. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His second homer this series, and now they're out front. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Emmanuel Clase done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Johnny Brebbia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor Stephan getting ready to go. Next one misses, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bader should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Ripped towards 3rd. Ramirez sends it to 1st, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Keegan Aiken.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Swung on, belted. That's back. Out of here. Ball game. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And the Guardians walk it off in Game 3.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.